and welcome back to Superstarglam. Today's video is a quick haul video that I wanted to share with you. I know I haven't had one of these videos up in a while, and that's pretty much why, because I haven't really purchased anything, maybe a few things here and there, but this is definitely like more of a collective haul. So I have been purchasing a few of these things sparingly, and so I finally had a good amount, so I figured I would share it with you. So if you're interested to see what I picked up, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have a box full of stuff that I have picked up, and this is all a mixture of things. Like, I have things that I picked up at Ulta, at drugstores, at Sephora, so it's a variety of stuff, and I have quite a bit, so I will just jump right in and start showing you. I'm not gonna go into detail on these products. I have tried some of them, and some of them I haven't tried at all, but I don't want this video to be long, so that's why we're just gonna breeze right through this. One of the products that I'm going to show you that I just hauled, I'm really happy that I purchased it, and it is what I am wearing on my eyes today. It is the BH Ultimate Artistry Shadow Palette. It looks like this. Now, I did just review this palette, so I will link it down below if you're interested to see my review on that palette. Another product that I just reviewed, and actually I will link it also down below, it is the Fenty Beauty Galaxy Shadow Palette. So again, I'm not going to go into details because there is a review I already did on this palette. I'm just going to give you a quick look on this palette in case you haven't seen it. The packaging looks like this, and then the inside has a mirror, and this is the shades. Really, really pretty. So again, I will link the video down below so you can get an idea of my opinion on this palette. I picked up this powder from Maybelline. It is the Shine Free Oil Control Loose Powder. It looks like this. Now, I have already used it and tried it, and it's actually what I used today to set my face. I got it in the shade medium, but I'm thinking that I might have to get a different shade, because although I really loved how my face looked after I set this with this powder, but it is medium, so I don't know if there's a lighter shade. I think I would probably want to try the lighter shade, only because once I highlight under the eye with concealer and I go in with that powder to set it, it is kind of tinted. So what it does, it kind of darkens that area. Because it's not translucent, it adds color. So for under the eye, I would probably not use it because, again, it is tinted. I actually picked up two sponges, and I just washed them because I didn't want them to be all clean. But one of them is a repurchase, and then the other one is a new one that I'm trying out, and it's the L'Oreal Blend Artist Infallible Foundation Blender. It comes in this packaging, but it looks like this, and this is already wet. And I actually have been using this sponge, and I really do like it. And in my repurchase, again, I've been using it, but it's the Miracle sponge from Real Techniques. I just realized that although I love my beauty blender, this is another sponge that I have no problem repurchasing, again, because it's not like $20, it's just like $5-6. So I have no problem repurchasing this one, and I love this one too. I love the fact that it has the flat and the precise corners, so I love it. I have a bronzer that I'm obsessed with, but it is limited edition. It's from Marc Jacobs. It is very pricey because it is high end, but it smells delicious. But I love the tone of it. I know that there is a Physicians Formula bronzer that has that like coconut scent to it as well. That's like, it smells really good, tropical. Now, the only problem I have with that Physician formula is that when I am more tan, that bronzer doesn't work for me. As even though it says it's like, I think it says it's like for deeper or medium to dark. I don't know. I don't remember what it says specifically, but it's still not dark enough. Well, I picked this one up just because at Ulta they were having like buy one get one 50% off in combination. Usually they have like the same brand, buy one get one 50% off, but this one was you can mix and match throughout the different brands and get one product and then get the other one for 50% off. So I actually picked up a lot of the Essence products, and one of the products that I picked up was this. It's called the Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder for darker skin, and it's big. I wish I had something to compare with, but it is a big bronzer. It's like 15 grams. That's actually a decent amount. But it smells so good. It smells just like those bronzers that, like my favorite bronzers that I'm talking about. And the color is actually a really, really good color. Like that's what I'm wearing as my bronzer today. And I think this is my obsession. And I think it was like $5. But oh my God, like I'm seriously like obsessed with this powder now. And now the shade is between that Physician formula and that Marc Jacobs bronzer, but I don't mind it at all as long as it's darker than the Physician formulas and it actually shows on my skin. But I think it is buildable because I can go ham and get out of control with this bronzer, but I love it. It's so good. From Sephora, I picked up the limited edition holiday palette from Natasha Denona. It is the Aries, and it's the one that looks like this, that has like the orange shade, and then it has that beautiful sky metallic blue. Honestly, I've got this palette for that shade and that shade alone, and I'm not mad at that orange. It's so beautiful. I definitely want to do a look with this palette, and I had to get something from Natasha Denona because I love the quality of shadows, her palettes. Like I really, really do love them, but you know, they're up there in price. So the fact that I got this, I think it was like $48. I'm okay with spending that rather than like $120 for a palette, even though I wish I could. Another thing that I picked up, and I know that I'm totally late on this, but I had a 20% off coupon from Ulta, so I actually got it cheaper than what it is currently. So I had to, for two reasons. One, because I love the quality of BH Cosmetics. They've been stepping up their game, like blowing a lot of brands out of the water with their quality of shadows. And two, I am a big fan of this YouTuber, and this is her collab with them, so I had to get it. It's the BH Carly Bible Deluxe Edition. I do have the smaller one, the first one she collab with them, and I actually do love that palette. It doesn't get as much love because you know how that goes. You get new products and the other ones kind of fall off the rotation. But what I think, if I'm not mistaken, when I found out that they were coming out with the new palette, I think what it was described was that the first palette was going to be incorporated in a new palette, basically replacing it and also bringing new shadows and new shades to the palette. So it's like an improvement of her previous palette. This is what it looks like. I definitely wanted to support my favorite YouTuber, and again, I love BH, so they can't do any wrong. I'm gonna show you quick swatches. Oh my god. Okay, I hadn't swatched this at all. Look at that first shade. It's like pink with like gold reflex. Ugh, I'm definitely gonna have to use this palette. It's so beautiful. So there was that one shade, and then there's a matte like mauve shade, and then these two are the highlights. in the palette. It has a total of 6 highlights, and then the rest are the shadows. And it does have a mirror. So I'm definitely trying to find some like a variety of contour like sticks or contour products. I don't have that many, and if I do, a lot of them are in like a big set or a big palette, and I would rather just have like a contour shade, like a go-to contour shade that I can just easily can repurchase. So basically I picked up this e.l.f. Sculpt and Glow Dual Stick in medium dark, and basically the idea is that I want to find something that's repurchasable. That makes any sense. So it's a stick, and it has one side that has the glow shade, kind of like a highlight shade, and then the other side is the sculpting shade. I'm not so sure how this is gonna work, but if it does work out, I wouldn't mind spending like $3 or $4 to replace this and always have it handy. I definitely need to try that. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, I picked up a lot of concealers. One of them is a repurchase. I just picked it up in a different shade. The ones that I have, I don't know, I guess lately I've been wanting more of toned down under eye highlight. Like, I don't want it so intense, and all the colors that, or the concealers that I have, are pretty light. So I wanted something more along the lines of like my skin color or a little bit darker, so that I could use it in combination with the lighter ones that I have. So I picked up the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD concealer, which I love this concealer. I got it in the shade medium beige. I also have heard a lot of good things about this concealer, but I had never purchased it. So it was actually on sale at Walgreens. I think I got them for like $2.99. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I got 2 shades. One of them is in medium tawny. This is the concealer that I'm wearing today in combination with a different one. I don't know what the other one is. Yeah, I don't know what other one I combined it with. So I did use this, and I actually really do like it. This other shade, which is light ivory, I figured that I can mix these two to get the right shade that I'm looking for. So that's the ones I picked up from Wet n Wild. I also wanted to try this is another product that I've heard really good things about it, and it is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder, and it looks like this. It is in the shade Golden Tan, and I realized that it actually is a little too dark for me to use as an all over pressed powder. It actually looks more like a bronzer if I build it up, so I might have to get a different shade. So I haven't really tried this as an all over face powder again because it is not my shade. Another item for contouring that I picked up, and I actually have used this. I didn't use it this time around, but I have used it in the past because I really wanted to try it out. Now what it reminds me of is the kind of like the Makeup Forever palette, the contour cream palette that they have. It looks like this. This is from Catrice. This is the all around contouring palette. Looks like that. So it has like the darker contouring shades, and then the lighter highlighting shades, and then it has one shimmer highlight. The formula in this is not like a slippery, like greasy feeling. It's actually, I don't know, it wasn't creamy to apply to my face. Like, I kind of had a difficult time applying this. I wish the formula was a little bit creamier. Might have to add like a oil just to make the consistency a little bit creamier so that it actually blends a little better. I am a big fan of What Would Lizzie Do, Lizzie's channel, and she talks a lot about the Essence eyeshadow base or the eyeshadow primer. I was gonna pick that one up, but I actually saw this one that says it's the Essence I Love color intensifying. It's an eyeshadow base that apparently makes, oh, it is a primer. It says eyeshadow base for long lasting and color intense eye makeup. So there are like 3 different kinds of primers that they have. So I got the one for intensifier. I obviously want my colors to be intensified, and so far I've been trying this. This is what I put on my lids today, and I've actually been enjoying that a lot. Okay, another item, I actually didn't realize that I picked up a lot of items from the Catrice line. If you haven't tried Catrice, it's actually like a lot of really good products for a really good price. Okay, so I bought this. I have yet to try it, but it is the Catrice Prime and Fine Makeup Transformer Drops in Darkening. And what it says, it's highly pigmented drops to darken any fluid Catrice makeup for an individualized color step by step. The reason why I got this is because I do have a lot of foundations that aren't really my shade, and I haven't been using them for that reason, because they're too light for me. So I wanted to see how well this works. It says it doesn't alter the foundation. So that's right there swatched. So having this is a good way to make use of the current makeup that you have. The next item is the Catrice Long Lasting Brow Definer. Now I'm like on a mission to figure out the best way to do my eyebrows, so I can make any brow product work for me. But the bottom line is that not a lot of products adhere to like the bald spots that I have. But I saw this on Ulta's website, and it actually works really, really good. Like, and the shade is in Chocolate Brownie, and I have used it. I didn't use it today, but I have used it, and it actually works really, really good. Like, the tip is really, really fine, so you can actually get in and create little hairs and fill in your brows. Like, this works really, really good. I'm really, really excited about this product. Okay, just a few more items. Another item that I picked up from the Wet n Wild line. I think this is new, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Ultimate Brow Kit in Ash Brown. It looks like this. So it's actually really cute. It comes with this like little angled brush, a little mini tweezers, 2 shades of brow powder, and then a wax at the top. What's even cuter about this packaging is that you can, if you needed to like redo your eyebrows on the go, it comes with this little mirror in the packaging. Like, it pulls out. They incorporated that same packaging on one of their like limited edition highlighters. I picked this up because I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. It's from Maybelline. It's the Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. Looks like this. Yes, it's another like gold highlighter, but it is drugstore, and it is pretty reasonably priced. So anytime I can get a really good highlighter from the drugstore that's comparable to maybe high end, I definitely jump on it. And then the last 2 items that I have is some like pencils. Another Catrice. This one's called the Lip Foundation Pencil, which was interesting to see this product, because I think that a lot of like lip liners that we see out there, they're like the shade of whatever like lipstick you want to use. But I like the idea of this, that I'm assuming it's more like skin tone, so that you're able to contour your lip. I got a shade that I thought was going to be my shade, and this is the 40 I Take You to the Chocolate Shop. It is dark, but what I noticed that it's more like the color of my lips, and I tend to like deeper shades, like an actual chocolate dark brown shade, to contour my lips to make them look fuller. So I may have to pick another color from from these. I like the idea. I like the idea that it's more skin tone color. The other liner that I picked up is this LA Girl. What is it called? It has the packaging, so it's covering the actual name of the product. It is the Glide Gel Liner. I heard a lot of good things about these gel liners from LA Girl. I got it in the shade Mermaid Blue. Ooh, look at that color. That's so pretty. That's a really pretty shade, like to add to your waterline, or even add it to your lid to intensify like a shadow. That was the last product that I picked up from my haul. Is it? Yeah. Let me know if you've tried any of these products that I've picked up. I really want to know your opinion on them. Don't forget to follow me on all my other social media. I will be posting more looks using the new palettes that I have collected, so go out and check that out. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.